What's good, y'all? Back to a brand new reaction. This time we are doing the standard play for Hogwarts Legacy. A little bit late on this one. I actually meant to do this earlier on in the day, but I ended up but also ended up just forgetting about it until I was like right about when I was about to start get back to streaming Strangers of Paradise, because I do the last part of the demo. I think at least I'm at like the last part of the demo. That's when I realized, oh shit, I still got this state of play I forgot to do because it's dropped earlier on today. Like I think this streamed like 2 p.m. You guys know I'm actually really excited for this game. You guys know I love Harry Potter. That was my shit back in the day as a kid. I've enjoyed the Fantastic Beasts movies. Looking forward to the new one. See what that one's gonna bring. And yeah, actually, funny story about this one. Actually, a friend of mine, my man Tribular on Twitch, shout him out. Follow him, man. He's good streams over there, man. Good shit over there on the streams. But he was like, oh yeah, we haven't heard anything of this game for like 6 months, because I'm pretty sure this was announced when the PS5 was out. This was one of the first games that was shown off there. So, oh, we haven't heard anything about it. The game's dead. The game's dead. I'm like, no, it's not. The game, they'll just take their time, and lo and behold, here we are. So, I told you so, bro. I've already told them about that too, but I just want to put that actually in video format, because Twitch streams go away after like 2 weeks. I want to make sure that there is physical proof here that will not go away. But yeah, told you so, bro. Anyway, man, yeah, so let's just jump right into what we got. Looking forward to this one. I haven't seen anything from Twitter. Bros games. Still get to watch that like reunion special on HBO Max too. Oh, I need to get on watching that. Avalanche.
Lumos.
Wingardium Leviosa.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Welcome to Hogwarts Legacy. You're a new student at the famed School of Witchcraft and Wizardry with a unique ability to manipulate powerful ancient magic hidden in the wizarding world. You'll need to uncover what's behind the return of this forgotten magic and who is seeking to harness it to destroy wizard kind, as you may be the one that decides the fate of the entire wizarding world. But before you can study magic and begin to solve these mysteries, you must create the witch or wizard you want to be. When you arrive at Hogwarts, you will be sorted into one of the 4 Hogwarts houses: Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Slytherin. After you settle into your dormitory, you will meet up with your housemates in the common room. You will then...
Alright, I gotta pause this real quick. If you guys are wondering, yes, I did take that, like, which house would you belong to test thing. I took that years ago. Y'all want to know who I got? Fucking Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw. The most boring, basic ass out of all houses. Literally, there is not a single memorable character from Ravenclaw. Like, Harry, like, Gryffindor, of course, got Harry, Ron, and Hermione. Fucking Slytherin's got, what's his name, Smite, or whatever his name was. I also can't remember the blonde kid's name. Hufflepuff had Robert Pattinson, and, a Goblet of Fire holding his arm like a gun. I'm swimming on it, what was his name? Hegwith? Not Hegwith, I think it started with an H or something. But yeah, but like Ravenclaw, they ain't got shit. There is not a single, or maybe there is. I haven't seen the movies and God knows how, so maybe y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. The hardcore Harry Potter, like, actually there are some popular characters from Ravenclaw, but I can't think of any of them. But I guess that makes sense, because I am also someone that hides, that kind of sticks to himself and doesn't have much going on, so I guess maybe it would make sense I'm stuck with them. But I'm like, Ravenclaw, are you serious? And my mom got Gryffindor, because of course she did. Fucking bullshit, man. Ravenclaw.
Need to attend classes, and you do have some catching up to do, as you were starting Hogwarts late as a 5th year.
So you are the new student.
You'll begin your studies attending charms, defense against the dark arts, herbology, and potions classes, to name a few.
Ah, hello, class.
I do wonder if we're going to get any characters.
Please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
I don't know.
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms.
Fuck, I'm slipping
now,
on the guy's
this will
name.
be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge.
The best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
You may begin.
Not bad for a beginner.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school.
Here, you'll meet your professors and learn to cast spells, grow magical plants, brew potions, and more. In between classes, you'll be able to explore the castle famous for its secrets, enchantments, and mysteries. You'll discover dungeons and secret passageways, as well as challenging puzzles that will require magical skill and a clever mind to solve. You may even find yourself in iconic locations you've never been able to explore before.
The guys from Chamber of Secrets. Forget the character, forget the dude's name. All I remember is he died in
late
part
1800s,
one.
so while the common rooms and classes may be familiar, most of your professors will not be. However, you may recognize a few faces.
Tommy or something was his name?
All in good fun. Once the Patrickets join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win them over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
You'll come to know this eclectic group of talented witches and wizards in class and while completing side assignments that are part of a special curriculum, ones designed to help you catch up with the other 5th years at your own speed.
Hey, Quidditch!
Opportunities for adventure abound in the area surrounding Hogwarts. The magical abilities you learn to master through your schoolwork will soon become tested as you unravel a dangerous mystery by working alongside the accomplished and yet enigmatic Professor Fig to try and discover if the rumors of a mounting goblin rebellion hold any weight, and if the safety of Hogwarts lies in the balance.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat he really is.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize.
The wizarding world of this era is fraught with dangers. Creatures corrupted by a magical force, powerful goblins, and sinister witches and wizards, all willing to fight, even kill, to achieve their own goals. In fact, there's an uneasy alliance between the goblins and dark wizards.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? You're not telling me.
But perhaps you shouldn't involve yourself with that just yet.
Let's go.
This reminds me of Bionic Heroes with like the rebuilding shit. Hell yeah. Team struggle! Let's go!
Enemies possess unique defensive and offensive abilities, including blasting curses, stunning spells, enchanted weaponry, and more. While some may attack directly, others might enchant and incapacitate you.
Superfly!
Mastery of the shield charm allows you to deflect ranged spells and direct weapon strikes.
Defender! Upon
Counterattack with powerful stunning charms, allowing you to follow up with extended spell combinations. Students who become particularly adept at spellcasting will find many ways to exploit their enemy's weakness. Slam with Descendo, Roast with Incendio, devastate your enemies using various finishes. You can even use the mysterious, powerful magic your professors do not understand to obliterate your strongest foes.
That's sick.
Mixing and matching dozens of spells will let you define your combat style. On your path to become the ultimate duelist.
Can we do Stupefy or Rengalvia Leviosa? Oh! Yo, okay, this actually looks really cool.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time.
In addition to classes and spells, you'll have access to a deep set of upgrades,
ways to
talents, and skills to aid your progression as a wizard. Complete challenges throughout the world to earn experience. Level up your abilities by choosing talents to upgrade your spells, plants, and potions to increase their power. Decide which talents best fit your playstyle to allow you to focus on your favorite types of magic. You can also loot, buy, or craft your own magical gear that will increase your offensive and defensive capabilities in combat. Gear can be upgraded and specialized to allow for greater abilities for your chosen playstyle.
Use a strong, even motion when cutting your ingredients.
Spells are not the only tools at your disposal in combat. As you hone your wand skills, you can continue to further your magical education at Hogwarts, progressing your development as a witch or wizard. Brew potions that can increase your power when you need a boost. Grow and deploy magical plants to mob the battlefield and keep your enemies at bay. You can even unleash deadly mandrake seedlings to incapacitate unsuspecting enemies.
Nice! You can use them!
In Beasts class, you will learn about a variety of magical beasts you might encounter, both at school and as you explore the world surrounding the castle and its grounds.
The goal of today is to remind
all
of you
the
how to maneuver on a broomstick
finally!
safely.
Learning and mastering broom flight is highly recommended so that you may travel around the world more quickly.
Now show me Quidditch!
I want you to do my herbology homework.
You're despicable.
Some abilities may be taught to you by students who become your friends. As you develop relationships with these schoolmates, they can accompany you on your journey as your companions. And over time, you'll learn their stories.
This is our chance.
Natsai Onai is a brave adventurer driven by the justice she seeks. Poppy Sweeting has a kind heart and loves magical beasts, connecting with them more easily than with humans.
But what happens now?
Unafraid of detention or breaking the rules,
Sneaking in the restricted section again!
is Sebastian Sallow, a charismatic Slytherin.
We've been over this, boy. Snowflakes cannot
Of course
reverse a
he's
curse.
Slytherin.
With a troubling family secret.
Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
You'll meet these students and more as you explore common rooms.
Notice
hallways
there's no
between
characters
classes,
from
and regular
Ravenclaw!
gathering
As I
areas.
said, nothing happens in that house!
Welcome to the Room of Requirement.
One of the most remarkable secrets of Hogwarts is known as the Room of Requirement. You're introduced to this space that seems to sense what you need and then provides it for you.
Oh no, timers!
Since you need to catch up to your peers, the room provides space for you to sow and harvest plants,
I wonder if that
brew
means
potions, and upgrade your gear.
Oh, hey, spend $5 to get the timers to go away.
A helpful house elf named Deke helps you discover vivariums that allow you to nurture your own menagerie of magical beasts.
What is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out.
You can freely customize this space to reflect your personality and
What
magical
is this,
specialties.
fucking Elder Scrolls? Hey, they even got the Griffins, I think that's what they were called, from Prisoner of
Not everything
Azkaban.
you need
That's
on your
awesome.
journey is available at Hogwarts. You'll want to visit the nearby wizarding village of
trade
Hogsmeade,
station.
where
We
loads
got
of
9
shops and
3/4.
vendors can provide you with the supplies you require. From potion ingredients and recipes, to seeds for magical plants, to all sorts of gear.
Nice.
But Hogsmeade also has its dangerous side. A band of dark witches and wizards, emboldened by the turmoil of the times, wander the village outskirts. You must avoid them or defeat them. As you explore, you'll find the world surrounding Hogwarts is alive with activity, wonders, and areas of unusual interest. As the school year progresses, dynamic seasons and climates will fill the sky with lightning or sunshine, or coat the ground with snow or rain. Unique wizarding hamlets pepper the countryside, each with vendors and residents who have stories to tell, and missions with which they could use your assistance. Be on the lookout for enchanting magical puzzles that may very well have been designed by Merlin himself when he was a student at Hogwarts.
Who's Merlin again?
Magical beasts roam the lands outside the castle walls.
Can you tell I haven't
Some
seen
have
the
been
movies in a
corrupted
while?
by a mysterious dark magic, while others are at risk of poachers and their traps. If you're feeling benevolent, you can rescue them and restore them to health in the Room of Requirement. But there are dangers beyond your understanding in the world as well. Dungeons and vaults hold perilous threats and also untold rewards.
Those skeletons.
Be careful where you choose to explore, as it may lead you down a darker path. Master spells.
Are they not going to show Quidditch?
Befriend new allies. Journey across a landscape never seen before. Uncover ancient secrets. Combat mystical threats. Learn long-forgotten mysteries. Become the witch or wizard you want to be as you leave your unique mark on the wizarding world. Here, in Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah, they're really not going to show up Quidditch. Holiday this year. All right. Oh.
That was your first extended look at Hogwarts Legacy. Now let's hear from the real wizards and witches behind the game.
I wonder if Quidditch is going to be in the game or not. Hopefully it is, because Quidditch was always cool in the movies.
The attention to detail and the passion and the love for this brand that the team has is astonishing.
Our team is so excited to take all of the love that they put into this as fans and give it to fans.
This is the game that they've dreamed of for 20 years.
Behind the scenes.
The lore of the Wizarding World is already so rich, and all we had to do was harness those elements and build a game out of it.
The movies, the books, they all touched me in such a way. Like, it makes me want to go to experience Hogwarts. It makes me put in so much more detail into this game.
We really want to make sure that anything we add or anything we play with or anything that we explore really feels authentic.
Bringing to life just the charm and the love, everything we have for the books, and then
Once
marrying
again,
that
so
with
far, nobody
the
from
iconic
Ravenclaw.
experiences from the movies that fans will recognize is really just the perfect handshake between the two. Just the discovery of like seeing things portrayed for the first time. Maybe they've read something and had a picture in their head the whole time, but then finally to get to touch it, to walk around it.
You've got all these elements that can come together to create this amazing AAA open world action RPG.
When it comes to the open world, we just knew it wasn't going to be enough to just stare out of the windows of Hogwarts and wonder what it's like out there. But the final question that fans ask is, what's beyond that? What's beyond the Forbidden Forest? What's going to be beyond Hogsmeade? What's beyond the Black Lake if I start traveling south? And we just felt like we had to answer those questions. We were creating a real wide palette of opportunities and ways to explore the world. You're going to see different stories that are really exclusive.
Are we going
to
to
who
see
you
Quidditch?
were
Are we going to be able to
Hogwarts
play a
Legacy
Quidditch
is an original
match?
story that takes place in the late 1800s.
You are a new student who is starting.
Was that before or after the movies? I want to say that was before the movies, because the movies more or less took place in modern times. So I'm assuming this is like way before the movies.
At the famed School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year, which is very unusual.
There's someone from Ravenclaw.
So already there's a bit of an edge and a bit of a mystery.
The original story that we tell in the game is your story of what you did, you know, in the Wizarding world that you haven't seen before.
Or make our own magic with our story we're trying to tell.
Fans are familiar with the Wizarding world from, you know, the 1900s and on, really. But now, with this world, we're able to sort of create a space that's their own. Fans of the series will know that ancient magic has been around for a long time, to say the least, and that Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic. And the Avatar, the player, has the ability to sense it and possibly wield it or control it.
Our process of development started with rereading the books.
I don't know what that means.
And over development, we reread the books many times. Every time we start with a new feature, we dig into that. And then beyond, we would go into the films.
Being able to put our own spin on what this universe is was pretty big deal.
More of Hufflepuffs than any other house.
Design a piece that nobody has ever seen before, the Hufflepuff common room. You know, as a Hufflepuff, you always wondered, like, what is my common room supposed to look like?
It's close enough to the world that we know.
A question nobody
fans
asked.
will recognize certain names. They'll recognize spells. They'll recognize certain locations.
I recognize that doorway. I recognize that classroom.
But mostly, it's going to be an entirely new Wizarding world that no one's ever experienced.
If I play the game, I might have to
people
rewatch all the
engage
movies,
in the Wizarding world.
Just so I can
what's
remember,
the one
that's
anchor?
this,
Like, what's the
that's
thing
this,
that everyone
that's
comes
this,
back
because
to?
otherwise
What's the
like,
thing that grounds it all and grounds all these characters and grounds all these figures? And for us, we really felt like that answer was Hogwarts itself. That school, that famous School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, is really what binds it all.
How to bring Hogwarts to life. That was a very big challenge because, as everybody knows, Hogwarts is huge.
Now we need to know exactly how this passage connects to this passage for a game, because you're going to have to walk it.
And of course, again, the Sentient Castle, it's got new surprises up its sleeves. It likes to keep its students on its toes. We've put so many little secrets and passageways and rooms in this castle.
We recreate those very important locations, and then there's these other places that are only mentioned in the books or just alluded to, and we have to make the connective tissue that brings all that together.
Adding a world that is a breathing, living world is very hard to do because it's all about the details. And as a concept team, we really got into those details and studied history, studied architecture.
I hope that when fans play the game, they get as lost in it as I do. I can just be reviewing a side mission, and all of a sudden I find myself wandering Hogwarts for like 45 minutes because it's so beautiful.
The community is absolutely going to love Hogwarts Legacy.
It's going to be so fun.
Get that letter to Hogwarts and go to Hogwarts.
We're so excited for people to come to this, to inhabit.
I wonder if the MC's parents are also going to be assholes like Harry's was, or excuse me, his adopted parents. Locking him in the fucking the smallest room underneath the staircase. You're like, yo, wake up, Harry! It's my birthday! If I don't rewatch the movies for this, I might actually rewatch the movie before I watch the new Fantastic Beasts movies. New Fantastic Beasts movie. I don't know. But I feel like eventually, sometime this year, I'll probably rewatch the movies.
Inhabit it, to actually enter the Hogwarts that we built. This is your Hogwarts legacy. We truly hope you enjoyed the Hogwarts Legacy State of Play. Our team is so grateful for the excitement and for the passion
Are we
that
going
all
to
of you
play
bring to this.
a game
It's
of
truly what
Quidditch?
fuels us. On
Come
behalf of
on,
our
man.
team at WB Games Avalanche, we want to thank you for being here today, and we'll see you at Hogwarts.
That's our show. We hope you're excited for the magic to come. See you next time.
Hell yeah. All right. All right. This looks really fucking good. I like what I see of the game. Obviously, there's probably a ton of other shit that I probably didn't even pick up on or notice because, like I said, I haven't seen the movies since they came out in theaters, more or less. I mean, I think I've rewatched like a couple of maybe it's something like a few years ago or something, but like not anytime soon, man. Like I said, I forget half the shit that happened in the movies, man. Especially the later ones. Those it's just like they're just blanks, you know. But yeah, it looks really, really good. Obviously, this is a PS5 exclusive, so I'm not going to be playing it anytime soon. But it looks good, man. I like what I see. Love the movies, man. So I'm definitely curious to see what they're going to do in Hogwarts. But I want to know, can we play a game of Quidditch? I want to know if I can play some Quidditch, man, because those were always some of the best parts of the movies were the Quidditch matches. Those matches were always fun to watch, man. They were always some of the best parts of the movies. But yeah. Hopefully I don't know why I didn't answer that question. Maybe we won't be able to play Quidditch. I don't fucking know. But looks good. Looking forward to playing the game. It's whenever it comes out and I ever get a PS5. Which is what I really should be saying. But it looks really good. I like what I saw, man. It looks like they're gonna do good by the Harry Potter universe, man. So yeah, definitely looking forward to this one. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter affiliate. Links in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.